Ultimately still, most of the value are in those early consultations when you've just got pens and paper and something sparks your imagination and comes to life. At the time, it was a stressful project. It was a real challenge. As far as Martin's concerned, it's all about the idea, it's all about the form, and everything in that studio is started by him, and it started as sketchwork. His passion, his sometimes almost childlike enthusiasm for the process itself is infectious. You know, I don't think you can have longevity in creativity without that soul. And also, I think that the people who are specifying and buying the furniture can feel it. If we take a look at this, for instance, so this is one of the first rapid prototypes that we ran at the point where Martin Ballendat wanted to commit to the ribbon, you know, the armrest that came up, that swooped back down, to attempt to do this on a task chair with a high back and make it compliant. This was a stretch. The challenge ultimately being, could you design a task chair that was fully compliant and certified for 8-hour use without needing that 50 different components? Could you use the inherent properties of the materials themselves to create very organic, ribbon-like forms that would ultimately then act as both seat and arm and backrest in single shots of injection molded plastic? And that was the first discussion, which sounded pretty exciting. Martin and I were there on site next to the injection molding plastic machine at every single meeting. The way in which he wants to protect the essence of the product and make sure that that's not lost through the iterations and optimization of the technicalities was admirable. When we first put this design on the table, nobody thought that we would be able to create the level of comfort that was required without using a soft elastic mesh or upholstery. Nobody believed it was possible to do this with a hard piece of plastic. But we've proved that you can.